Hey, what's up, y'all? So, as I promised yesterday, I want to do a chit chat like glam slash talk. So, right now, I don't have any makeup on, and I'm going to do my makeup while I talk to y'all. So, you can go ahead, jump into that live. I'll be answering your questions and talking back to you guys. Again, I'm just doing a chit chat, do my makeup and topic. And so the topic that I chose is something I've been seeing on hi Andre. I've been seeing on a lot of people's timelines, and it's basically why marriage don't work these days. And so I got a slew of reasons why I think they don't last these days. So I ain't got time for that typing and stuff. So I'm just go ahead and start my makeup, and we can y'all can throw some ideas at me of why you think marriage don't work these days. First of all, did y'all go get those candles? I mean, because I did. I already got like 27, so I just added 6 to that, but it's pretty dope. So again, I'm just on here doing a chit chat, get ready with me doing my makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my makeup now. And so the topic I just brought up, I said, right now I don't have any makeup on, y'all, so natural hair is popping though. So like I said, the topic that I thought would be good, I've been seeing it on a lot of people's timelines, is why marriage don't work these days. Like, what's the tea? Like, why it's not working? And I have a lot of thought on it. I saw a lot of people's responses. I didn't really respond because I really just don't have that, patience and time. Some people are really rude, like they want to argue with you and stuff. Like, that's crazy. These are all people's opinions, so be mindful. Even now, this is my opinion, so like, don't get on here being mad because somebody's opinion doesn't align with yours. So again, we're just talking about what I've seen on a lot of people's Facebook while I'm doing my makeup. Y'all seem to like my lives and stuff, and so we're gonna do that, doing my makeup and talking about why come marriage does not last these days. So y'all drop in, chime in, and tell me what you think. I see a lot of people post this, so a lot of people have ideas and things like that as to why, or some people probably don't even want to get married anymore. So talk about that. If you don't want to get married anymore, why? Like, has society like ruined your dreams, as far as marriage? Or you just like, I'm gonna do what I want to do regardless, so I don't have to have his last name, or I don't gotta give her my last name, so chime in, y'all. It's real weird to do my eyebrows. And a lot of men think that once we draw our eyebrows, because not even draw, I have eyebrows. So this is what I'm working on now. But it's like a more defined. So the men that's watching, yes, women have eyebrows. Some people don't have eyebrows and they draw them on. Okay, so but to each his own. But I like to follow my natural eyebrow, just kind of fill in to give it more a snatched, defined look. People, let's see what David says. My dog's been doing the most. Hold up. People chase clout to get married is what I feel, and don't focus on what it takes to stay married. Okay, period. Like, okay, so I'm not married. I'm 32. I don't have any kids. Okay. And most people, they're like on me like, Ray, don't you want to get married and stuff? Like, everybody that you're with, first of all, is not a marriage mate. First of all, like, you can love somebody, but doesn't mean it's like marriage type. And the goal isn't to get married, it's to stay married. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people really just want the wedding, or like you said, like the clout. I bagged her, blah, 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 or she gonna do this for me because she my wife now. Like, whatever, y'all already moving like y'all husband and wife, y'all just want to have the wedding. Like, y'all more concerned of the wedding versus the actual marriage part. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's just, ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Like, If you want to have a party, just have a party. Don't get married to have a lot of people with you. Like, if you want to stay with somebody for years and years and, you know what I'm saying, like shack up and stuff, don't let anybody pressure you to get married, because marriage to me is forever. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's adultery in the relationship or abuse, it's not when you don't feel like it no more. Or like, this person ain't doing this no more, or this person may gain some weight, or, you know, so it's difficult to be with this person now, so I'm just gonna get a divorce. Like, they're not making me happy right now. And I feel like that's what society think marriage is. Like, okay, they're not making me happy anymore, let's just go ahead and call it quits. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what marriage is about. You know what I'm saying? You're asking, you're stepping in front of your spouse and the Lord and saying, through thick and thin, for better or worse. If this is the worst, and that's what that means. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So no, like, I haven't got married because I'm making sure I'm taking my time. Cause I know too many people that get married 4 or 5 times, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to put myself in a position with somebody I know that isn't, like, I can't see the rest of my life with. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to be in a relationship where you're just in a relationship shooting the breeze or whatever. That's on you. You want to waste your time and stuff. But for me, like, I'm just not going to marry somebody because they love me. Or, like, a lot of men think, and it could be true, a lot of men think that women just want a financial provider. I know men who have dealt with that before. This ain't it. I'm gonna tell you one thing about me. I have never had a man pay a bill, do anything for me. I've always been financially independent. Now, I'm dependent on the Lord, but financially, no. If anything, it's been the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never experienced it. I never had anybody splurge out on me or do anything, or, you know, just financially. And I'm not, like, complaining about it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, unfortunately, men deal with that type of behavior from a lot of women. And so they think all women are like that. And so that turns them off from marriage. A lot of people think that they just you want to wife me up to get my money and stuff. Like I'm trying to stick you for some paper type shit. Like, bro, no. If we don't work out, and like I said, divorce, adultery, or abuse, I don't want nothing from you. All I want is my last name back. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of women don't think that way. A lot of men don't think that way. They think, oh, I deserve half and stuff. Like, and I get it, and you can argue and say that, but a person like me, I wanted to spend forever with you, and I can't, and I'm not, due to, you know, whatever, like I said, adultery or abuse, and it's not happening. So I don't really want anything else from you but that. You know what I'm saying? And that could mean, okay, my life is about to get real hard because I lived a comfortable life with this man. This man provided for me financially for a while. And now, since we're getting a divorce, I got to start over. So what? So what? You know what I'm saying? That's just me being me. Like, I never had a handout or nothing like that. And I feel like once the marriage is over, you don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me anything, because at the end of the day, we both came into this thinking that it was going to last. And if adultery has happened, and that's the reason for a divorce, or you become physically abusive towards me, and then it leads to divorce, I don't want nothing from you. I don't. So I think a lot of men just think, and women, because I know lately a lot of women be like, girl, I don't want to get married. Like, I'm comfortable living in sin, like, no shade or nothing. I'm comfortable having his babies. I don't want his last name, because something probably in the past has happened to them to the point where, you know, they don't ever want to put themselves in a position where they may lose it all because somebody has wronged them. And I totally get because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Not in a marriage way, but, you know, you can kind of get to a point where, you know, you feel comfortable with somebody, and as soon as you're comfortable with them, then the rug snatched from under your feet. Okay? So again, like those who are just watching, I thought I could do a chit chat, do my makeup situation. And the ladies on here, if you're watching me do stuff and you're like, why in the heck is she doing that? Ask me, y'all. talk back. So I just decided to put some makeup on my face live and talk to you guys about this topic that I've been seeing on Facebook that a lot of people have been commenting about or had a lot of things to say, basically why marriage doesn't work these days. Or like even, let's go further in detail, why people don't even want to get married. They just like, forget it. Like, I'm going to have his baby, I'm going to have her baby, we're going to live together, we're going to get money. A lot of people are on more of a, let's be business partners type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I hear that more from men. And I'm going to tell you why I think I hear that from men more. Because yes, ladies, we love, you know what I'm saying? And we give people chances after chance and all that stuff. But men really don't love as easy as we do. But once they do, and their heart is broken, they don't ever want to go through that again. You know what I'm saying? Because they've already, you know what I'm saying, let their guard down. Like, it's like emotions to them is not masculine. So like, here you are letting that guard down for this woman and whatever, and things don't work out. They're like, nah, man. I mean, I know a dude that still hurt, like real grown, still hurt from a girl that hurt him in the 8th grade. Like, child, let that go. She wasn't even a person yet. She was on the Similac still. You know what I'm saying? But, and not to say women don't hold hurt and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously we have a lot of battered people, period, in relationships. But I feel like men tend to take longer to love, but when they do love, they love hard. And if a divorce happens, then they're not really so willing to open that window to be hurt again. You know what I'm saying? Because the emotions for them is just for that one person. And they try, like, you know what I'm saying? They try to fill the void or whatever. But if you're not healed, you know what I'm saying? All you want to do is bleed on people who didn't cut you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens to men. And so I hear a lot of men say, well, I just want a business partner. Like, I'm not even, you know, interested in marriage anymore. Like, let's just start a business together. Like, we can sleep together, have kids, live in the same house. You know what I'm saying? It's ethically, you know what I'm saying, more sound, saves money. But they're not really just ready to walk down the aisle no more. And I get it. So for those who are just watching or just tuning in, doing my eyebrows. Someone said, no, Raven, hurt is hurt. No, that's true. Hurt is hurt. But I think that as speaking from a male perspective and a woman's perspective, we handle things a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Women, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, we're kind of told, especially if you have children, you're kind of just told to shake it off your children watching. You know what I'm saying? And hurt is hurt, but at the same time, I think men take it a lot more difficult because it takes them so long to fall in love. They don't easily fall in love. Women, we love love. We fall in love 3 months. We're like, oh my God, I can see my future with him, ball out. Men, on the other hand, like, no, like, and they equate, they feel like love is a physical thing. So, and for women, it's more emotional. So as fast as men, as women fall into love, we tend to fall out. And we don't leave, like, we may be physically gone way after we mentally left. You know, a man can step out, you know, and do something and really love a woman, but he hasn't mastered his masculinity as far as his sexual desires yet. And that to me is still a boy, you know, when he hasn't mastered to be able to handle his flesh. But as for women, it takes a lot. I'm not saying that women don't go out here and cheat, because baby, let's just talk about that though. Another reason why I feel like marriage don't last that long is because women, we've become financially stable. So back in the day when women, A, couldn't even get a job, B, if they did get a job, they were paid significantly less. They're popping out babies left and right. That's what my grandma used to always say. Women back then was barefoot and pregnant. That's it. So like, what can you do, you know, as a pregnant person, or, you know, with no skills, all you gotta do is just cook and clean. You stayed in that marriage. So people tend to think, oh, issues are just exclusive to these days and age. No, females dealt with niggas that, you know, wasn't nothing back in the day, and they deal with it now. The only thing is that they tend to not deal with it as long as they used to, because they have that financial freedom, you know. So that's why, another reason why I feel marriage really isn't lasting that long. It's not the fact that men treat women any different. Like, there's always been good men out there, and there's always been, you know, crappy men out there. And I just think now women are in a position where they don't have to deal with crappy men, you know. So they have that financial freedom, and they go. So with that being said, they also have, you know, picked up some habits from the men, which is the cheating. Not saying, oh, men have been cheated. No, absolutely not. But, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, you know, they have that financial freedom, and they feel like they could do whatever they want, just like a man can, you know. And it really just hurts if you got kids. All it does is hurts the kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody thinks it's about them and stuff, and, you know, but really all it does is hurt your children, you know, because at the end of the day, you may not want him no more, but that's always going to be that child's father or mother. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate, but I feel like that's another reason why marriages don't last, because women don't need them financially anymore. You know, welfare, you know what I'm saying? Child support. People think, well, I hear women talking about, like, I'm gonna put him on child support, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. You know, like, you just really doing something. No, that was designed to keep the black family down. And not saying that other ethnicities of people don't use welfare and stuff. Actually, main people who do are not of skin of color. It's gonna look crazy right now, y'all, but I'm doing some color correcting. Like I said, women who's watching this, if y'all wanna know what the heck I'm doing, just ask. But yeah, definitely child support and stuff. Like, I feel like, especially the more they give, it's like they're less, like, women are less willing to, and men, to try the relationship, because they're looking at that money. And like I said, it's not everybody, and it's not exclusive to just women, because men get put on women get put on child support too. Like, you know, I know some deadbeat women, you know, and I just think that's another thing that keeps the family divided, is they throw that money at these families that really, in all nationality, doesn't have a lot of money. They're not really financially stable, so they look at that like as a way out, as a way to, you know what I'm saying, get help, get assistance. So those are just new watching. I'm doing my makeup, I'm getting there, and I'm talking about a topic that I see a lot on Facebook, which is why marriage does not last that long in this generation. This is just my Fenty. Y'all, for some reason, I kind of strayed away from my Fenty foundation. If you use me as a shade reference, I'm shade 420. But anyway, we're just, I think, oh, hold on. Oh, I gotta read this from David. I think people settle with marriage now. Back then, people married because they can see each other together to the part. Settle with marriage. I don't want to say settle, David. I think people are bullied into it. Definitely, especially if they don't know what it is. They're like, oh, well, especially women do it more than men. They say, oh, I've been with you for 10 years. I don't want to be shacking up no more. You know, I had these babies with you and stuff like, and it's just like, oh, the next level must be marriage. And, you know, not necessarily. Like, you could have been with the wrong person for 10 years. You know, that I'm just being real. And that doesn't mean, because time does not mean anything. You know what I'm saying? A person that could be with you for 5 years, treat you like crap, and then you get with somebody for 6 months and treat you like royalty. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people are loyal to time more than anything, you know? So that's another mistake I feel like we put on each other, is just, oh, we've been together so long, the next thing is to get married. Like, no. Like, if you don't feel like, it don't take a man or a woman 6 or 7 years to know that he wants to marry somebody. It just don't. I don't care what nobody say. He may want to be at a better financial point in his life, and he can, you know, be telling her, well, I just want to be able to do this for you, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But a man knows if he wants to marry you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's preparing. That's the whole part of courting, of dating. So you ought to jump into bed with people, like, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all skip the courting part, got babies by somebody who you realize about 6-7 months down the road you don't even like them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all jump the gun, and then it's just like, oh, well, you know, I don't want to be married. Well, you know, you all didn't get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of relationships end because you all weren't friends first. You know, you look at somebody, you say, oh, that person's attractive, blah, blah, whoop, whoop, and you automatically think with your physical being. You know, and don't get me wrong, sometimes those relationships work, but that takes a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Because you jumped the gun, you worked ahead of yourself, and now it's 10 years later, and you still ain't got the ring, or you're not sure you're with the person you want to give the ring to. You know, I'm just saying, like, I feel a lot of times, a lot of days, you know, people downplay marriage. You know what I'm saying? This foundation is perfect, y'all. Anyway, this is my Fenty foundation, by the way, soft matte. People downplay marriage simply because they marry the wrong people, because they don't get to know people. You don't get to know. You see somebody out in the club, you see somebody look good. Like, that's one thing I see a lot of men do. They see women, you know, that look good, aesthetically good, and say, oh, that's wifey material. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like, I'm gonna marry her, blah, blah, blah. What you look like don't make you a wife. These days, you can go and buy whatever you want. If you want an ass, if you want titties, if you want more hair, if you want weave or fake nails, you can go buy all that stuff. So that has no substance. That can't be the reason why you marry somebody. I mean, because the things you can buy usually aren't the things that's worth obtaining. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I feel another reason why a lot of men get disappointed, because y'all was thinking with y'all little head and not your big head. So they're like, I'm turned off from marriage. I don't want to do it. Like, I'm just going to be sleeping with females. You know what I'm saying? I may have a kid or two, a couple baby mamas, but she crazy or blah, blah, blah. Well, she probably was crazy way before you just wasn't thinking. You know what I'm saying? So those who just watching, I am doing my makeup with you guys, getting there, and I am talking about a topic that I feel like is pretty substantial and that a lot of people have been talking about, which is why marriages don't last that long. So yeah, I feel that's another good point that I feel as men, you know, and I'm gonna get on you ladies too in a minute, but I feel like more men are less willing to get married, so I wanted to start with y'all first. You know, even though there are women who just like, child, please, I don't want, you know, but we're gonna get on these men first. And I feel like a lot of times you all don't take the time to get to know anybody, like really get to know anybody. Quit telling people what kind of woman you're looking for too. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you just told her what mask to put on. And real men, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Quit telling these women what kind of woman you want. And this goes for men too, right now, and women too, but I'm on men right now. Because all that does is teach people how to pretend to get on your good side. And then once you do give them that ring, then, oh, the ugliness come out. You're like, what the heck? Like, who is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't it. That ain't who I'm trying to be with. Well, she kind of been that way her whole life. You just told her how to play her role. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all, that goes for women too, but I'm on the men. Quit telling women, so y'all first date or whatever, I like this type of woman like this, and you know, telling motherfuckers about your life and shit. Like, like let people show you who they really are. Without even saying, don't even tell them. Don't even say, oh, I like this, I don't like this. Just let people be them. And then after what you sing, unbiased and unfiltered, you can make a determination as to if this person is really for you. But as long as you all giving people the insight on what kind of woman you want, I know for men who watching, y'all are like, what the heck is going on? So I'm just doing my makeup right now, and if y'all got questions too, y'all can tell me. Y'all can ask me. I'm just doing letting my concealer dry down a little bit. Yeah, no, like you all, that's another deterrent from marriage. A lot of people, you can't stay married with someone forever if you never got to know them in the beginning. I'm not talking about like, oh, we like basketball, we like football, she likes natural hair, I like natural hair. Those are qualities. Those are friendship qualities. Those are things that can change within time. Like, how are you raised? What are your morals? What are your values? How are you when I piss you completely off? You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to talk to me. You want to choke me. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you respond to me like that? Those are the things that you need to get to know somebody. When I tell people you need to get to know people in every season, I'm not talking about winter, spring, summer, fall. I'm talking about really getting to know somebody and giving them a chance. Like, if you just looking in their physical, hey Beth, oh my God, I miss her. If you're just looking at their physical, or ladies, their financial situation, I miss you too, girl. I'm over here just doing my makeup, talking about why marriage don't last. It's a topic that I've been seeing on my Facebook a lot, and I just felt like, let me do my makeup on live and talk about this. My girl Beth had the best marriage, and I think about you a lot, Beth. I hope one day I can get there, but I won't. Oh, Miss Wyatt! Oh my God, I quit calling you Miss Wyatt. I haven't been working with you in like 4 years. I can't help it. That's my birthday twin, y'all. But hey, how y'all doing? So yeah, I'm basically on Facebook. If you want to know why am I doing this, why I look crazy, just let me know. I'll answer your questions and things like that. But I'm just doing my makeup. I thought it'd be cool to, do my makeup downstairs. Y'all, look at my hair. First of all, those who know me, who really been rocking with me, know that just about over a year, my hair was shaved down and short. So this is so different. Hey, birthday twin! Ah! We didn't get to do nothing for our birthday this year, but next year they need to get this corona out the way so we can go somewhere. Give me a vaccine. So I'm just on here doing my makeup, talking about why marriage and stuff doesn't work out. And so one of the things I just basically said is that people don't get to know people no more. Like, when you go on that first date and you start telling somebody, this type of man that I want, you know what I'm saying, this type of woman I want, then guess what? You just gave them the blueprint to how to pretend to be what you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not letting them be themselves. My advice is stop doing that. Just talk. Don't, this is not an interview. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is one of the biggest jobs in your life. Like, you're a partner, and that can really delay or destroy your dreams. Absolutely. But this isn't just like a job interview. You want someone to actually be themselves. And when you get married with somebody that's a stranger, so you know of them, but you don't know really about them. And I'm not talking about, oh, I know her favorite color is blue. This is that. This person that really doesn't, know how to drive a stick. Because those are facts. Anybody can go on my Facebook You can go in there and see I'm from Memphis, blah, blah, blah. That you don't know of me. You don't know me, you know of me. You're not really getting to know me. But how do I respond when I'm going through a life tragedy? You know what I'm saying? Am I mean? Am I, you know what I'm saying, loving? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I act when, you know, someone's hurt me or disrespected me? You know what I'm saying? And they had no reason to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I respond to that? Those are, you know what I'm saying? Those are the things you want to do to get to know somebody. That's what I mean, getting to know people from season to season. I'm not talking about winter, spring, summer, fall. Like, when someone in that they love and their family has passed away, like, how do they cope with that? Like, what does that look like for you? Because it's us now. It's not, you know, what does that look like? How do you handle that? That's getting to know people. You know, this is just, it's just my advice, you know. And I feel like a lot of men, they feel like they're trapped. Like, once they marry somebody, they're like, oh my God, you're not who I thought you was. Or like what's the famous one? The woman started gaining a lot of weight, whatever. Y'all don't like these pounds today, I'm just kidding. But still, I mean, girls still, I'm sorry, women, we have a right to have a preference too. We don't want somebody to slosh over and fat either. You know? Y'all always talking about what a woman should look like this, a woman shouldn't wear this, a woman should do this. Like, dang, do y'all want to be women yourselves? Shoot. Dang, what happened to just actually letting a woman just do what makes her happy? As long as it's not harming anybody, as long as it's not harming you, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as she loves herself, because those things don't make, if I decided to stop being natural today and go back to just perming my hair, because my hair was relaxed, that doesn't mean I hate being black or I hate myself because I decided to change my natural hair, because this is not who I am. This is not, no one's going, when I die, no one's going to say, oh, I love her natural hair. They're going to talk about who I was as a person. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to stop trying to tell women, you know, what to do as far as, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, again, you're trying to teach somebody to fit this mold. If you don't like it, then move along. Somebody else will like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and women, quit trying to conform to these crazy, idealistic mindsets of these men. First of all, be you. Be you. If somebody don't like, if a dude don't like you, like, I can tell you right now, the type of men that try to talk to me has changed since I went natural. I'm just going to be straight up honest. The kind of men that try to talk to me now are totally different men from the men that try to talk to me when I had short, relaxed hair. And I'm totally fine with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit conforming to what a guy likes to get his attention. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why marriages don't work. Because here you are, you know what I'm saying, thinking this guy like this, oh, I'm going to be everything he like. I'm going to do this and blah, 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 woo. You can't hide behind a mask forever. You know what I'm saying? Why should you? Girl, somebody will love the hell out of your 250 pounds. Or somebody will love the hell out of your natural hair. Or, you know, your birthmark on your face. Or, you know, there's a dude out there. You are a man's prayer out there. Somebody's praying right now for you. While you trying to be stuck with this person who barely cares about you. Or don't even know you. Because you're just trying to stay in a relationship. Child, please be in a relationship with yourself. Man, I ain't fit to lose myself trying to gain a relationship with somebody else. That's not the move. That's not the move. And that's why marriages don't last, because you can't find the right person for you if you constantly try to conform yourself to the people you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be up here praying to God send me a man and stuff. I didn't send you one. Well, he don't know who he talking to because you pretending to be this and that and stuff for what? For what? And then that's why marriages fail, because eventually that woman's going to get a little bit more mature. Hopefully, because age does not define maturity. I know a lot of ignorant 50-year-olds, and I know a lot of, you know, mature 30-year-olds. But eventually that woman will get a little bit more mature. And she's going to say, you know what? I'm tired. of pretending to like with this. You know what? And by the way, your sex ain't all that good. And oh, you know how they get. You know, men, y'all be like, oh my God, who did I just marry? Well, she been this way, but y'all don't get to know each other. And not to say her way is the wrong way, and not to say your way is the wrong way. You all just married for the wrong reasons. You married because she got my kids, or you know what I'm saying, like I don't want her to be with nobody else, or you know she fine or he fine, whatever, or I like his money, blah blah. Those who just watching, I'm doing my makeup, as you can see, getting together, y'all, trust the process, and talking about a topic that I feel like a lot of people really was just really on, which is why marriage don't last these days. And so one of the reasons I definitely say is because you don't know who you're marrying. It's hard for somebody to love you if you don't love yourself too. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to be single, if you always had to be talking to somebody, not necessarily in a real relationship, heavy relationship, but if you always got to be talking to somebody, if you don't know how to sit down and enjoy your own company, then that's why. That's another reason why. How can you expect somebody to love you for who you are and you probably don't love you? You don't even like being with yourself. You don't even like being with yourself. Like, take some time for you. Take some time for you. And I know it's hard. We live in a society where everything is coupled up. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in a relationship. You know, this is a two people thing. Or, you know, people my age, everybody got kids. Everybody got kids. So it's like hard for me to make friends and all that because I don't really relate to people anymore. Because, you know, they're like, look, you know, my child, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look at these million pictures of Duchess, you know. You know, I don't, the relatability is gone. And that's okay though, because I'm not there yet, you know. So you got to really, you know who your friends are. And accept your friends for where they are. Like, y'all quit trying to make people, you know, make people feel bad because at a certain age they're not here. Like, first of all, who made this rule up about you have to be here at 30 or you have to be here at 40? Like, whoever made that up was just bitter and crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put your expectations of life on other people. And for those who keep trying to follow those, you're crazy. You are crazy. You're nuts. Getting married at 42 is just as important and beautiful than getting married at 22. Actually, shit, you might know more about yourself then. You probably know you actually marrying the right person. You know what I'm saying? Because staying married is the goal. It ain't cute. You get married at 22 and you divorce at 25. I'm just being real. So you don't barely know yourself. You didn't get to know your partner or anything else. You just, oh, I love this person. I don't want to be without them. I want to live with them and move in with them. So we finna get married. That's not it. You want a roommate? Go get your roommate. Marriage is forever, y'all. It's coming home to a person that you can't stand. Sometimes they just get on your last nerves. Like, because you gotta realize, can't one person make somebody happy all the time, because you're not happy with yourself all the time. You know what I'm saying? Name one time in life where you just like, I'm completely happy with myself 24/7, 365 days a year. You're not. We disappoint ourselves sometimes. Sometimes I'll be like, dang, man, you look ugly today. Or dang, I should have did this. Or man, I could be doing this. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean I'm gonna quit myself. I'm going to be me regardless. But how y'all be putting way too many high expectations? Like, this person isn't making me laugh today. Like, they must be doing this or blah blah blah. Like, y'all chill out. People, we're imperfect. You gotta find somebody perfect for you. But people aren't perfect. You know, they're gonna make mistakes. People gonna unintentionally hurt your feelings too. And that's another thing. I feel like marriages don't work out. It's like, soon as they get their feelings hurt or something, and you don't even vocalize it, just you just start looking for the next person that can make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Oh, it's coming out really good. Like, I don't understand this mindset of you have to please me 24/7. So that's not what marriage is. You know, marriage is being with somebody that's willing to work with you through thick and thin, no matter what. No matter what. And marriage is also being honest. Like, right now, you're getting on my last nerves. I don't want to talk to you right now. Or, you know what? Like, even with if I were to get married, in my current situation, I have a 2-bedroom. And now I don't live with my boyfriend because I know myself. You know what I'm saying? I know me. I don't want to live with my boyfriend. You know? But if we ever would to live together, we're still going to have a 2-bedroom. Because if we argue, nobody leaving and going out in the streets. One person go in one room, other go in another room. Like, it's team us. It's always team us. But right now, you made me upset. And that's fine. Y'all got to get out this habit of, like, marriage is supposed to be beds and roses. It's like, I believe marriage is the hardest job that you are going to do. People think it's kids, but if you have kids and marry the wrong person, okay, marriage, because that person is going to either drive your dreams and your expectations, or they're going to drive them right into the ground. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely get with the wrong person, and the right person can turn your life upside down. Upside down. I know my boyfriend tells me all the time, like, you know, I was going to develop and get, you know, better in time on my own, but you really motivate me, push me. So you can get with somebody and motivate and push you. You know what I'm saying? But marriage is definitely, it's not that 100% you're going to be happy all the time. Y'all watch too much TV. Y'all be watching too much TV. That ain't that. Like, you know, so these are actors. This is real life, okay? Like, that's not what real life is about. It's about coming home to a person even though you don't feel like it sometimes. You know? So those who are just new watching, I'm just doing my makeup. I'm about to get into these eyes real quick. Just setting. I'm about to lay some powder down to bake. This Fenty cashew she's a beast, so I'm going to tread lightly. And I'm not really just baking. I'm really just setting this, so I'm getting ready to use some shadow, and I don't know if it has any fallout or not. And we're going to go ahead and hit the nose. So those who are just watching, we're just talking and doing makeup. I figured that'll be a fun thing to do. So y'all always see me posting videos, but like, you are probably just want to see me do my makeup in real time. Especially the girls, they're like, I just don't know how to do that. Like, if you see me just in real time, see my face from going from bland to glam, maybe they'll help. So I just decided, let's just do 2 for 1. Let's just do makeup and talk. So it's gonna be a nice long video. Y'all can go back and just look at and don't feel ashamed to say or put your opinions. And this is like, we're getting ready to talk to each other. We're getting ready to get to know each other. And I feel just this topic alone is going to help you guys really get to know me as a person and how I view certain things. And this topic about marriage is one thing to me that's very sacred. And that's another thing I want to say too. Like, I know we live in a world that is just share. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with the pandemic, it's hard to be around people that you love. So you want to post everything and, you know, just let people know that you're alive and all that stuff. But marriage, to me, like, y'all stay out for marriage. Because marriage is sacred and it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you all be wanting ways. And I think I'm going to blame that on social media. And just like platforms like Hollywood Unlocked and TMZ. Because y'all see these celebrities up here spilling tea on their relationships and stuff. And y'all think that's real life. No, they doing that because they getting paid to. Like, even if they do look stupid, they still getting paid to look stupid. And y'all up here just putting y'all life out there. And it's nobody's business. First of all, the people that's listening to your business, 80% of them are glad you're going through it. And 20% don't even care. Now, I kind of don't fall into, I guess I fall into 20%. as far as not caring, not to the point where I just don't care about you. I just feel, you know, it's just something that doesn't have to be shared. Like, y'all just, it's like there's no secrecy, you know, and privacy. Let's just say that, privacy, because you don't have to be in a, there's no such thing as a secret relationship. You know what I'm saying? When you marry, you know, but it's different between having a secret and being private. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people don't really understand that either. So then you start letting people in your marriage, guess what's going to happen? Okay? I'm about to hit the shadow. Y'all quit letting folks in y'all marriage and stuff like, and quit comparing y'all marriage to other people too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because something happened or worked out or didn't work out with one of your friends' couples, like now you got the side out to your husband. You looking like, child, please, he ain't your husband. Like, if you got a good man or a woman, quit letting other people's issues become your issue. You know what I'm saying? Because misery sure love company, child. Sure love company. And y'all just be like, come on into my marriage. Ruin everything that I work hard for. And that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It's already hard as a man. And I'm going to get on the women too. But as a man, it's hard to be in committed situations. Because, like, literally, sex is everywhere. And men have, you know, and women too, y'all have a large sexual appetite, and it's so easy now. But you all confuse sex with, oh, I'm about to marry this person. Like, that's literally the last reason why you want to marry somebody. You know what I'm saying? And for those who don't know, I currently practice celibacy. And not because I want to trap somebody and you're going to get married to me, and once we get married, now it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want someone to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure we're grown. We've not had sex before. And it, to be honest, it's all the same. It's really a vibe. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's just a vibe. And it ain't, there's nothing new under the sun. I feel like I ain't missing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But unwanted pregnancies and STDs, okay? So that's me, but I know a lot of people don't. They think that's absolutely crazy to not, you know, participate in sex before marriage. But I feel like you all put too much, you know what I'm saying, power into sex, and that's why, another reason why things end the way they end, because y'all let good sex make a relationship that should have ended 5 years ago last 10 years. Because you don't want to let the sex go. You holding on to that person. And you're miserable. The only time you all guys are okay is when the sex comes into play. And that's no type of way to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, after a while, even that gets old. You know? Like, where's your substance? You know? So that's why marriages don't last, because then guess what? There's somebody out here that's willing to do the same thing, you know what I'm saying, without the headache, you know what I'm saying, without the issues or, you know, nagging. So, like, I feel like that's another thing. Like, you be quick to jump into bed with somebody. And that's fine. Like, I ain't knocking what you do, but then you got to kind of look at why things are the way they are. You know? You're not giving yourself a fair chance to fight for a relationship. That's all I'm saying. It's not a fair fight. You know? Because there's always somebody willing to do a sexual favor for you. Especially, and y'all think that's cute. A lot of people, and I don't say everybody, but a lot of people think that's cute. Oh, like, if she ain't doing this for you, then I would do it like that. Baby, the same way you got him is the same way you gonna lose him. You stepping into somebody else's marriage, best believe God ain't gonna bless that. He may let you think that you got it under control, that he here for you, or that person may feel like you may feel like that person is for you and all that stuff. And baby, y'all be having the wrong mindsets. Like, God ain't gonna bless you with nobody else's husband or wife, because we won't get into that, because but y'all be bragging about that type of stuff, then wonder why things happen the way it happens with you. You know, like I always say, the way you get them is the way you lose them. You know what I'm saying? Do things the right way. It may take a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying, but quality over quantity. That's how I feel. You want to constantly be saying, this my king, this my king, this my king, this my king. Dang, how many kings you done had? Dang, like, come on now. You know, or you want to be with somebody that's actually going to be there for you, that actually loves you. Not for what you do for them in the bed, but what you do for them mentally or spiritually. So that's another reason why I feel like marriages don't work, because we so quick to just think about what somebody's doing for me right now in the moment, physically. You know what I'm saying? Or financially. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, this person taking care of me financially. He buying me a Birkin bag. He doing this. Like, no. You know, come with your own. If you come whole and he comes whole, then it'll be a lot easier for you to say, okay, this person must really love me because he got his life together and I got my life together too. But as long as y'all keep coming in these relationships with broken and halfway running and kind of still in love with the old person, but you just, you know what I'm saying, as long as y'all keep doing that, you always want to have the doubt in your mind of, is this person really for me, or am I a convenience? And so you settle into marriage because this person, you know what I'm saying, has been there for you. But are you really ready for marriage, or you're just afraid to be by yourself? A lot of people are afraid to be by themselves. A lot of people don't know how to be themselves. A lot of people ain't never been by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, well, that's pretty. That's pretty. So like I said, I just decided to get on here, do my makeup, and talk to y'all about something that I feel is a really pressing topic. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, whether marriage is your goal or not, like, y'all gotta start having real communication with people. Like, stop assuming stuff. You know, I always say, you assume, you make the first 3 letters out yourself and ass. You know what I'm saying? You may be with this great girl, beautiful, you know what I'm saying, attractive, takes care of herself, whatever the case may be, and come to find out, you ready to marry her. She don't believe in marriage. She don't believe in marriage at all, and you really had your heart set on marriage, and she's just like, no, I just kind of just want to keep doing what we're doing, no strings attached. You know what I'm saying? If you all not open and honest in the beginning of a relationship, that's what's going to happen to y'all. And it sucks, because there's really people out here that really share the same common interests as you. But until you're ready to be honest with other people, and, you know, when you're dating, because people are afraid to be honest, because they're afraid that person no longer wants to date them anymore. Oh, hey, Maria. Hey, Bookie. That person don't want to date them anymore because, you know, you're lonely. And so you're just like, I don't want to scare anybody off. Don't let scaring somebody off stop you from being truthful. I'd rather take the Band-Aid off right now and hurt for a little bit than to have to take the Band-Aid off and the wedding band off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Bookie Wookie. Oh, my Maria, I miss miss her so much. But people are so afraid. It's like this whole world is just like, oh my God, I'm a loser. I'm by myself. Like, child, please. Like, what makes you a loser is you with somebody because you don't want to be by yourself. That's a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Dang, how you expect somebody to love you for you? You don't even like being with you. Like, that to me is crazy. But let that be the reason for you to stay in a toxic relationship or something that's not fulfilling you the way you want to because you're afraid to be by yourself. And it sucks. Let me go ahead and wipe this bake off. Those who are just watching, I just decided to do my makeup live and talk to y'all about a topic that I feel is super important and that I've seen a lot of people talking about on Facebook, which is why marriage don't last that long. And that to me is one of the biggest reasons because, you know what I'm saying, you're faking that you having this facade because you don't want to be by yourself. And you're really shortchanging yourself, really, to be honest, because there are so many people, that's willing to you know, conform to what you like. But as long as you're pretending to be something that you're not just to have somebody, then both of y'all not happy. So a lot of people are just like, once that happens to them, they're just like, oh, I don't want to be married no more. That's out the door. Well, that's probably the reason why. You know, just being afraid to be honest with your partner because you're afraid to lose somebody. Like, don't be afraid to lose someone for yourself. You don't want to lose yourself trying to keep somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they really worth being kept if you can't be who you are? Like, this is real. Like, we too grown out here. Like, the days of dating somebody just have somebody go to the movies are over. Baby, I go to the movies by myself all the time. Okay, I go out to eat. I love me. I love me, okay? I do this stuff by myself all the time, you know? And y'all just got to get to the point where it's quality over quantity. Like, dang, you know? Like I say, I know society pushes this narrative that you got to be with somebody. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Or you something wrong with you. You're single by November. Or like, but something really wrong with you if you're in a relationship just because society tells you have to be. I'm just cleaning this up. It did a little too much over there. So to me, that's another reason why marriages don't work. It's because y'all not being honest with your intentions. And you're afraid to be honest with your intentions because you're afraid to be by yourself. Well, and then you end up being by yourself. And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then don't let it be kids involved. Like, y'all nothing. Y'all just don't. It's just think, oh, next husband, next wife, next blah, blah. There's kids involved in this. And it's just, you can't be selfish when children are involved in your marriage or your failed marriage or whatever the case may be. Like, it's crazy. Let me dust off this bake off my nose. So like I said, I just decided to get on here live, do my makeup, because y'all know I love my makeup, and talk about the topic that I see on Facebook a lot, which is why marriage don't last. Another thing is, a lot of people just, you know, feel like, okay, so we've been together this long, that's the next step. You know what I'm saying? But don't let history, you know what I'm saying, define what your next step is. Because I always use this analogy. If somebody told you you've been going the wrong way for the last 4 hours, would you keep driving the wrong way because of the time you've been doing it? Will you turn your ass around? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time out for all that. It's really time out for just doing stuff just because, and then pressure too. Like, y'all put a lot of pressure on y'all friends and stuff because you're at a certain place in life, so you expect them to be. Baby, no. Like, no. You know, this ain't a race. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what y'all be thinking, but this ain't no race. Marriage is for real. It should be forever. And it's not a race. So stop being that friend and make sure other friends feel guilty because they're not married. They don't have kids. Like a lot of my friends, like a lot of people, they make little jokes and stuff about me not having kids. Okay, at least I ain't having kids with the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least I'm waiting. And who to say I never really wanted children. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I wish a lot of other women would have took that advice and took time to say, do I really know what it is to be a mother? Being a mother is self-sacrificing 100% of the time, all day long. Putting yourself second, third, fifth for another human being. And that's not for everybody. And it doesn't make me less a woman. It doesn't make you more of a woman. Because we got kids out here having babies. Are they more of a woman than me because they decided to pop out Lil Johnny? No. And I don't feel that way. So, y'all need to quit putting the pressure on y'all friends because they're not doing the same things that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because we want God's timing, not your timing. And marriage is hard. Like, y'all quit. Y'all stay in folks' business. You know what I'm saying? Like, some things are better left in secret. You know, and I'm not saying secret like, oh, I know they were together. More like privacy. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a word that people don't believe in social media these days, but privacy is real. It's respectable. It's honorable. And it's a great thing to practice in marriage. You know what I'm saying? I know we live in a world where you got to tell everybody you about to go eat McDonald's and you about to go buy this TV and, oh, I feel like I'm doing this today. But y'all quit knocking folks who want privacy in their marriage. Because it's their marriage. When they got up before God and told this person that they were going to be with them for better or worse, sick or poor, or health and all that, that's between them and the Lord. And your opinions don't matter, shouldn't matter in their decision to keep their relationship private. What kind of friend? Like, you got to be a real shitty friend to not respect people's marriages. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you another thing that a lot of people don't. Hey, girl. Maria, it's my girl. Oh, my God. I'm going to tell you another thing that people tend to shy away from or say, you know, oh, that's none of my business, blah, blah, we'll do. If you my friend and my boyfriend or husband, even boyfriend, whatever, potential husband, is cheating on me, you better tell me. You better tell me. Like, I know we live in a world like, well, it's none of my business. Y'all, you know what? Y'all want to keep everything on hush until something happened to you. Then it's like, oh, somebody reach out, somebody, blah, blah, blah. We'll do it. Y'all, that's potentially destroying. So many things could be happening besides the sex. You know what I'm saying? You can get somebody sick. What if somebody is sleeping with somebody that has a disease or whatever? Like, in the long run, treat people how you want to be treated. If somebody is doing something to you, or somebody, your husband is cheating on you or your wife, wouldn't you want your friend to not tell you? Now, I know some people, because it happened to me before, when I tell my homegirl about something, she didn't even believe me. She stopped talking to me for 2 years. 2 years she stopped talking to me. And I was fine with that because I'd rather lose you as a friend with the truth than to keep you as a friend with a lie. You know what I'm saying? Because then my thing is, if I can't come to you as a friend with the truth, then what kind of friendship do we have? You know what I'm saying? And the truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? But marriage is sacred. I take marriage seriously. You know what I'm saying? And so I would want somebody to do the same for me. That's just my opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? We just live in a world where there's just too much going on for y'all to just, you know, be so, oh, ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, but it does. You know what I'm saying? If you my homegirl and your husband is cheating on you, girl, I'm supposed to let you know. I'm supposed to let you know. And that's that on that. Like, people can get mad and say that's not none of your business and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want a friend. What kind of friend would I be if I'm sitting in the same room with somebody, know something going on? I'm your friend. My loyalty lies with you. I'm not saying them because I don't want to be a part of that. Baby, you made us a part of it when you decided to cheat. And I found out about it. So now we all a part of that. Okay? Like, so I don't know. That's to each his own, but I'm snitching. I'm not that friend's gonna sit back here and watch. And I feel like that's another thing. Marriage is like a community thing. You know what I'm saying? Be around people who respect your marriage. Just like having kids. You know what I'm saying? It takes a village. You have to be around people with your kids that you feel like have your children's best interests at heart. Same thing with, with marriage. You know what I'm saying? If you got friends who don't respect your marriage, they ain't your friend. They is not your friend. I don't care nobody. They may hate your husband's guts, but they shut on and let you know about it. That's who you chose to spend your life with. And any friend that makes you choose between the two ain't a real friend. Now, I'm just telling you that's a T. People don't want to hear that. No, that's a T. Now, they can have reasons for why they don't like the person. Maybe they probably know something about something in the past and stuff. And if you guys are real friends like that, y'all should be able to talk about that. But being around somebody that's disrespectful to your spouse is disrespectful to you, because you become one when you become married. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that why marriages don't last, because y'all be letting everybody disrespect your husband, your wife. And then before you know it, he's like, girl, you don't need him, blah, 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 blah. And all along, she miserable and broke. You know what I'm saying? She trying to give you advice about leaving your husband so you can be just like her. Baby, no. Don't fall for the okie doke, okay? Them type of women only around when things are getting messed up. Like when you think he cheating and all of a sudden your homegirl come around. So like, where's your homegirl when things are going good? You know what I'm saying? So you all gotta watch. Sometimes you got those friends that just around when shit is going bad. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of friend is that, But again, I feel like people throw the word friend around too easily too. It's okay to call most people in your life associates, because that's what they are. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. But associate or not, if I decide to marry somebody and you talk bad about them to me, or you don't like them, or it's like, oh, well, I want you to hang out, but I don't want her to come around, then we're not friends. Because when you see him, you see me. And that's that on that. Like, shouldn't nobody marry have to choose between, like, real friends when you do that to you. Real friends when you do that to you. So that's another reason why I feel marriages don't last, because y'all be friends with little devil. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to see you happy because their relationship ain't working out. It's just speaking the truth on that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm getting this makeup together though. I'm not getting that makeup together. Like I said, I just thought it would be different and fun to do my makeup on camera while we talk about this issue, which is why marriage don't last that long these days. And besides the obvious, like cheating and stuff, people think marriage is just like until I get tired of you. Like once you stop doing the things that, makes me happy, then that's when I can revisit divorce. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're making me happy, I'm gonna stay married with you. So the second that I'm not happy with you, divorce. And that's crazy to me because you ain't always happy with you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all expectations of marriage is wild to me when you can't even make yourself happy 365 days of the year. It's absolutely nuts. It's ridiculous. Oh, this came out so good, you guys. I'm about to do my lips now. Yep, lips. But y'all gotta check out expectations. You know what I'm saying? And women, I'm gonna get on y'all now. Y'all always talking about a man can't be with me if he pay a bill. Your financial situation is nobody's business but yours. It's nobody's responsibility but yours. You're gonna need somewhere to stay if you with him or you not with him. So why all of a sudden when you get a dude, all of a sudden he probably be your financial advisor? Y'all want a husband or you want a dad? I'm just being real. And then you wonder why men don't respect you, or they feel like they not saying that men should not respect. You know, hey, nobody make you do what you don't want to do. You want to respect women, you want to respect women. So, but y'all wonder, or y'all get that rap with gold digger, or or prostitute. That's a prostitute to me. If I can't be with you until I pay a bill or something, that's a fee. I'm just being real. That's what y'all sound like. It's a fee. Your financial business is not my business until we are married. While y'all dating and stuff, like you gotta take care of you, sis. And that's why a lot of men don't want to get married, because they're like, shoot, like, look at her, she already know how to take care of herself. Like, I'm gonna marry her debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, take care of you. Whether he's there or not, you got to. There's nothing bossy about needing a man financially. Nothing bossy about that at all. Y'all just gotta get out this habit of thinking that, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna trap somebody. Because once you're married, then your issues are my issues. And you have financial issues, I'm marrying those. So get your life together before you get married. Pay off your credit. Pay off your debt and stuff. Like, quit owing Fashion Nova all that damn money. You ain't going nowhere. It's a quarantine. What y'all in the living room quarantine? Fine. You ain't going nowhere. This makeup came out so bomb. I'm just saying. Like, you are what you attract now. I'm going to say that lightly, because sometimes you attract some, But if you want a good man, be a good woman. And I ain't talking about, oh, yeah, I sleep with him, I do this with you, I do this, and like, no. Those are activities. What do you do for his spirit, for his soul? You know what I'm saying? What's something that you do for him that he can't count in these streets? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, a lot of times, we always looking at what a guy can do for us, but what do you bring to the table besides, I don't want to say the word, and undesirable food choices. Woo! Like, it's time out for that. Like, I got on to the men. Already. Now I'm on you ladies. You know what I'm saying? It's about respect too. Like, and I know men, to me, that you supposed to respect a woman regardless. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you were raised by a woman and you going around here being disrespectful to women, shame on you. But women, it is also up to us to give a man something to respect. You can't be out here with your ass out and all that, talking about respect me. Because a man, if you look like a duck, quack like a duck, you walk like a duck, then it's a duck to him. You know what I'm saying? And I know that we live in a world that's not fair. Sexual fluidity doesn't exist for women. It just don't. we got all these songs and stuff out about women and what they trying to do, but it just doesn't exist for us, y'all. We don't live in that world where it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not, but that's what we are right now. So if you want to be a wife, be a wife. I'm not saying you got her wifely duties and stuff like that. No, I'm just saying, but give a dude something respect. Give him something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be ready. Oh my God, y'all see somebody, y'all ready to lock him down. Like, let him come to you, child. He ain't going nowhere. If you a good woman, he ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You can't, don't be trapping these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because why would, you know what I'm saying, anybody want to marry somebody that feel like they're trapped with? You know what I'm saying? You can be a good reason to be trapped. Like, he could be a good person to be trapped with. But y'all already know men think they're giving up the million women who want to be with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so stop trapping these dudes. Like, let the question come naturally. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's pretty. I kind of put some on my nose, but I'm not. I'm not trying to look like Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. That's pretty. Well, I'm done with my makeup. I hope that let me get closer to you guys so y'all can see the final look. This is the final look of my makeup today. I think I did good. I love the purple. I love the purple. But that's what I wanted to talk about today, y'all. Y'all, this hair, look at this. When I say shrinkage is real, I'm so excited about how it looks. It looks really pretty. But shrinkage is real, you guys. I love my natural hair. Oh, thank you, Maria. Oh my goodness. I love the way this came out. It's so bomb. Anyway, that's it for my get ready, makeup, talk about why marriage don't work, stuff. But I'm just going to wrap it up with saying with this, though. I'm going to say this. I'm going to wrap it up. We have to be mindful that there are billions of people in this world. And there is somebody for you. I'm just going to wrap up everything I said before. There's somebody out here for you. You don't have to be anybody that you're not. You know what I'm saying? Respect yourself enough to know when it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? You know, be honest and open with your partner, even if it does hurt. Because honesty now may hurt, but a lie later will hurt a lot longer. So I'm just going to wrap up with that. You know, take time to get to know people. Don't just hop in bed with them. I know we live in a world where everybody just feel like they're sexually fluid. Don't just hop in bed with people. Respect yourself and just respect other people. Like, if you're not ready in the space to be married, you just want to go around, play around, say that. You know, put your intentions out there. Be real. Be honest with people. Because some people, that you could be the last person they try with. And, you know, now you're just, you know, just out here playing. And there's somebody out here that doesn't mind to be out here playing with you. But it's just not that person. So being honest, open the line of communication, and really getting to know someone. And I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup. Y'all got to see me from bam to glam. With my hair. I really love my makeup. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'll be posting pictures as usual once I get dressed and all that stuff. So deuces, and y'all continue to talk about this. Like, I'm gonna leave this video up. You want to comment if you're just now watching later on after I've been live. If you want to comment on why you think marriage isn't working, go ahead, and I'm gonna keep talking about it. I'm gonna keep doing these get ready with me, doing my makeup situations. I love you. Just take care of yourself. Love God first and be honest.